What up, everybody? There was a few more 4 Season 3 promo videos that dropped yesterday with some new scenes to talk about. Starting out with the video that says that Tommy Egan is Chicago's most hated. And the first thing I want to talk about is some new scenes with D-Mac. The first scene with D-Mac in the promo video shows D-Mac and Tommy talking, with Tommy letting D-Mac know that as long as he's in, D-Mac's out. The funny thing about Tommy saying this is that we know from the trailer at some point in Season 3, Tommy will be exactly that, on the outside looking in, as the trailer shows Tommy tell Mireya that he'll burn the coalition to the ground before he lets them take it from him. And we already know that the trailer also shows Tommy telling D-Mac that it's time to baptize him into the life like Kanan did him and Ghost. But this scene with Tommy telling D-Mac that as long as he's in, D-Mac's out, likely comes from the beginning of Season 3, one of the first few episodes of the season, as Tommy still has the same attitude towards D-Mac that he had in the first 2 seasons, trying by any means necessary to keep D-Mac out of the streets. But what Tommy doesn't realize is that by doing this, D-Mac is building up resentment against Tommy. We even saw at the end of Season 2 how he snapped on both JP and Kate. This is similar to the resentment that Tariq had towards Ghost when Ghost was trying to keep Tariq out the game. And as a result of Ghost trying to keep Tariq out the game, he just started doing things behind Ghost's back. At one point, even breaking into Tommy's warehouse and stealing some product when he no longer had a connect after Kanan was taken off the board. And just like Ghost trying to keep Tariq out the life didn't work, the same thing's going to happen with D-Mac and Tommy. D-Mac already told Tommy at one point in Season 2 that if he didn't let him back in CBI, he would just connect with Jannard in treason. And with that said, the next clip with D-Mac from the Tommy promo video shows D-Mac in Marshall's apartment telling Marshall, Tommy, that he really needs to pull off a boss move. So in this scene, it looks like D-Mac is replying to Marshall, saying something about Tommy, trying to keep D-Mac out the streets. And that's why D-Mac says, Tommy, before going on saying that he needs to pull off a boss move. So when D-Mac's talking about pulling off a boss move, to me it sounds like D-Mac is trying to plot a robbery. Keeping in mind that Tommy's other nephew, Tariq, stole from Tommy and OG Power, and when Tommy figured out what Tariq did, he hung him off a roof. So in the same type of way, when D-Mac's talking about pulling off a boss move, he could definitely end up stealing from Tommy in CBI. And if D-Mac is able to successfully pull off the boss move and steals from CBI without them catching him and finding out who stole from them, I'm reminded of another OG Power storyline going all the way back to Season 1 when Kanan was having pink sneakers hit Ghost and Tommy's organization, causing confusion and having them pointing the finger at every premiere that they had, Annabelle, Ruiz, and Rolla. So if D-Mac pulls off this boss move and it has something to do with Jack and CBI, it could have the same type of results. With all the gangs that are involved in the CBI coalition, this could have Tommy and Diamond thinking that one of the other gangs is making a move against them, similar to how CBI jacked Miguel in Season 2. But if D-Mac jacks CBI, I think it would be more like the move Kanan made when he had them jack Ghost and Tommy's money man at the end of the night after all the drops were made. In the same type of way, D-Mac is likely looking to rob the money and not the product. Then the next clip with D-Mac to talk about from the new promo video shows D-Mac talking to Diamond. In this clip, D-Mac's telling Diamond, Tommy, he doesn't run his life. So again, like how D-Mac was responding to Marshall saying something about Tommy in the other clip, he's likely also responding to Diamond saying something about Tommy in this clip. And that's why he reacts by telling Diamond, Tommy, that he doesn't run his life. But notice Diamond's response to what D-Mac said. He shouldn't be with us at all. Not that D-Mac shouldn't be with them. He didn't say you, he said he. So could this potentially be talking about Tommy? Is D-Mac approaching Diamond after things go left with Tommy and CBI? Or is he talking about somebody else? Then we have to keep in mind that Diamond can't really stand D-Mac and D-Mac already gets on Diamond's nerves. Going all the way back to season 1, Diamond told Jannard that he didn't want either D-Mac or Marshall around. And they even came into the barber shop trying to sell Diamond and Jannard on the idea of expanding to Gary, and Diamond rejected the idea immediately, only for it to be revealed in season 2 that Diamond was doing business with Cousin Buddy and Gary. In addition to in season 2, Diamond telling Tommy to do something with D-Mac or he will, and D-Mac killing Mad Dog and pissing Diamond off even more. But for some reason, D-Mac keeps turning to Diamond, knowing that he can't get through to Tommy, like D-Mac can't read the room and figure out that Diamond doesn't f with him. Another clip from the same teaser shows Jannard telling Diamond that he says this shit all the time, but f Tommy. Again, likely responding to Diamond telling Jannard that Tommy's his partner, and because of that, he can't do whatever Jannard wants him to, causing Jannard to react by telling Diamond, f Tommy, trying to again get Diamond to make a move behind Tommy's back, like how he had Jannard arrange to hand D-Mac over to King Kilo in season 2. And the other promo video shows Jannard telling Shanti that this motherfucker just won't die. Again, likely talking about Tommy, possibly after Jannard and Shanti put a hit out on Tommy. Or this could be talking about how they sent the picture to Miguel, hoping he would take out Tommy, but it didn't end up working. And with that said, the other promo video shows Tommy talking to Mireya and letting her know that he will never kill Miguel. So with Mireya getting caught in the middle between Tommy and her brother, and with Miguel now knowing about Tommy and Mireya's relationship, Mireya will try to get Tommy and Miguel to work something out and have peace between them. Then it shows Tommy with his gun drawn at Vic Flynn, and Vic telling Tommy that he's done everything he said, with Tommy replying, not everything. With one of the other promo videos showing the clip with Diamond dunking Vic in water, with Tommy asking him if he wants to die. Again, this is likely another clip from one of the first episodes of season 3, likely episode 1, as soon as Diamond and Tommy confront Vic about being a snitch and dunking him in that water, letting Vic know that he's going to do whatever they tell him to, or he's a dead man. And that's why the other clip shows Vic telling Tommy that he's done everything that Tommy asked him to. Then in the third promo video released yesterday, a video that featured a lot of clips with Ghost. In this video, we get to see 2 of Tommy's season 3 kills, as the first kill shows Tommy in what looks to be a mechanic garage, and as somebody's laid out on the ground, Tommy drops something on top of them, crushing them. And the other kill that Tommy has in this video shows Tommy standing outside of somebody's driver's side window and shooting them in the head. Neither of the people that Tommy's taken out in these scenes looks like a character I've seen before. And one of the other trailers potentially shows a third kill Tommy's involved in, as it shows Tommy and some guys throwing a man, another character who I haven't seen before, out of a window. And this could potentially kill the man, depending on how far he falls. And notice Tommy didn't put bubble wrap on him this time, like he did back in OG Power when he threw some men off a building. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.